Hello there, precious person, and welcome to 2023. Happy New Year to all of you. This is my first long form video after that. Now on this channel, Avril Q, we talk about everything related to coaching, therapy, energy architecture, and much, much more, helping you to align, attract, and achieve all that you desire and to be the best version of you and to stay true to being you. And stick around for today's video because coming up we're going to talk about what my list for 2023 looks like, what I have decided to journal on, to intentionalize, to consciously create in my life. And I would love to know in the comments about you. Maybe this is going to give you some tips and tricks towards making your own conscious creation list of what you want in 2023. So as usual, I'm going to use another device to have a look at my points. So without further delay, if you have not subscribed to my channel, why? Please sorry, that's a blooper, but we're gonna let it go because I don't believe in perfection either. So please press the subscribe button wherever you see it on the screen. Click that bell icon and share this with at least one more person, because when you up level and you allow another person to up level, we co-elevate. So what have you decided to do in 2023 for yourself? Any ideas? Well, I have 8 things which I posted on my Instagram handle, and if you're not following me on Instagram, again, why? Please follow me on Instagram. So there I posted 8 key points that I want to inculcate into 2023. What are yours? Let me start with mine first. So the first thing that I want to do is I want to be more of myself. I have authenticity as one of my core values and integrity as another core value. And I want to live more into those values of being authentic and being really showing up for myself, showing up for others. I want to live in integrity. And there are many things that have happened to me in 2022. So many bloopers today, right? But it's all good. So let's continue. So many things have happened to me in 2022 which have really shape-shifted my focus, which have really made me rethink what do I want in my reality. And I really want to be authentic. I love myself. I embrace who I am. I'm not perfect. You've seen how many mistakes I've made in just the last 1.5 or 2 minutes. And that's fine because, we're all evolving, we're all growing. Perfection is an illusion. It's something that we're held to a standard to be something that we're probably never going to be. I mean, I think you're only perfect once you're enlightened. And which of us is enlightened? Maybe you are, and I'm not joking. You could be, but I'm not. So I'm constantly evolving and I want to be authentic to my mistakes. I want to be integral to who I am. I want to have a lot of integrity. So that's my number one, thing that I want to, one of my number one things that I want to really stay on course with in 2023. The second thing, so this is like a wish list, right? The second thing on my wish list is to prioritize self-care. Now, I know a lot of people say that self-care is selfish because you're putting yourself first. Complete BS. They probably have a hidden agenda as to why they want you to put yourself last. But believe me, if you go to an ATM and you want to withdraw 100 rupees and you only got 98 in your account, can you do it? No. So what am I trying to say? You've got to prioritize your mental health, your physical health, your physiological health, your emotional health, your spiritual health. You've got to see that you are absolutely in the right place. You are full of love, vitality, compassion. You're constantly growing, you're constantly learning, you're constantly up-leveling. You've got to make sure that you've got those things in order to serve other people. You can't love somebody. You can't help somebody. You can't be with somebody. You can't do anything for somebody, with somebody, in service of somebody if you yourself are struggling. So this is just, other people's agendas, and society has a lot of vested interest in it. Women should do this for their children. Women should do this for men. People should behave like this and like that. And you can't do this. It's so selfish. please get that out of your head. I want you to prioritize, because I've decided to prioritize self-care. And when I'm saying I want you to prioritize self-care, I'm not saying that with a sense of authority. I'm saying that with a sense of, it's like a request. Why don't you put yourself first? Okay. Number 3 is daily micro actions towards my goal. So like a lot of my mentors have said, have huge, big, massive, scary, audacious dreams, but have small goals that you can track daily. What does that mean? If you have a huge goal on your vision board, on your, in your journal, in whatever, right? You have these huge aspirations in terms of goals and desires. And you look at it every day and you're visualizing it and you're feeling it and thinking it and blah, 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 and all these law of attraction things, which all work, provided you take micro actions towards it. You can't work out for a day and expect to lose weight. You can't eat a healthy meal once and expect to lose weight. It's impossible. You can't meet a person once and say that, oh, I'm in love. That's not love, baby. That's attraction. It's physical attraction. You can't love somebody you don't know. You can't have a relationship with a person when you meet them just once. Everything requires micro action, daily action that you can measure. Did this work today? Did this not work today? And this is something that I have really had to work on in 2022 and even before that, all during COVID, because I was building new courses. And when I thought about the fact that, oh, now this course, SHAKTI for women, has got 12 main modules, 12 areas of women that women need help with, that women feel overwhelmed with, or that women don't get support in. Oh, and now each area has 6 videos. Oh my God, how am I going to do that much content? We're talking about some 45 plus videos. Oh my God. Overwhelm. Shut down. Don't do it. And it happened to me. Just because I'm a coach, an energy therapist, a mindfulness trainer, a meditation teacher, just because I do all these things doesn't mean that I'm infallible. Of course, I'm just as fallible as everybody else. Okay? So I decided to do micro actions. I decided to do this on one day, this on another day. And I used to keep those actions small. Even now, my course Conscious Creation is getting ready. I am doing daily micro actions because I know what my deadline is. I know what my goal is. Now I'm working backwards, but not with some scary, audacious steps. Simple steps. Write one script. Shoot one video. I'm doing it like that. So that it's small, it's measurable, it's doable, and it's not overwhelming. Because overwhelming means procrastination. When you feel overwhelmed, you procrastinate. Because you don't think you can complete the action, or you're fearful that you're not going to be able to complete the action. These are some of the reasons, I would say the 2 main reasons why we procrastinate. Okay, the next thing that I want to prioritize this year is to be kind. Kindness is a gift that requires no money, no bank balance, nothing. Just requires a generous heart. And we are such amazing, beautiful, biological, emotional creatures with such high potential, and we are spiritual beings. We have the ability to be kind to others, yet we can choose to be hurtful, harmful, revengeful, and the like. And have you ever thought about this? When you're kind to somebody else, how does that make you feel? Doesn't it make you feel wonderful? Don't you feel happy? Don't you feel joyful? Don't you feel blessed? Don't you feel like you've done something nice? So it's like a double bonanza, right? You're helping somebody else, you're being kind by giving them something, by saying a kind word to them, by helping them out with something. But it makes you feel so human. It builds such a connection with the other person or with other people if you're helping them. So try to be kind. Whenever you think of harming, hurting, getting irritable, getting angry with people, just take a deep breath. and immediately you'll notice that your negative emotions come down. And why? Because there's a scientific reason behind this. When you're in a state of fight or flight, you're breathing fight, flight, freeze, or faint, which are sympathetic nervous reactions based on the fear response in the amygdala. You'll notice when you're angry, fearful, anxious, worried, all these, your breath is shallow. You're breathing shallow. You're shouting and you're breathing and you're moving and it's also shallow. But when you're breathing deep, when you are relaxing, when you're about to fall asleep, when you're making love to somebody, when you're intimate with somebody, not always when you're making love, sometimes it can be fast and your breath can be shallow and fast, but you know what I mean. When you're intimate with somebody, when you're with a child and you feel so calm and your breath is so calm, okay? So you cannot be in a state of heightened tension, stress, worry, fear, anger, and the rest if you're breathing deep. So take 2 deep breaths. Breathe out. Keep doing this and you'll calm down. Try it. Be kind. Don't react, respond. Okay? The next one for me is to be brave. What does being brave mean? Being brave means acting in spite of fear. It's being courageous. And being brave doesn't mean you got to jump into a burning building and save someone. Being brave doesn't mean that you have to rescue an animal out of a well, though you could, and that would be amazing. But being brave means standing up for yourself, standing up for someone else, calling out people when they're bullying another person, standing up for what you believe in, standing up for who you are, standing up for your sexuality, standing up as a woman, being brave to speak your mind, to get away from injustice, to talk about rights, to help other people by going against the crowd, by going against the norm, by thinking first whether what am I doing, if it's correct, and even if everybody else is doing the wrong thing, am I brave enough to take a stand? So I want to be brave. I've always been outspoken. I'm very often misunderstood, but that's not my bother. That's not my concern whether you're misunderstanding me, because you may have your own perceptions and you may have the full right to misunderstand me. But my message has to come from my heart. My message has to be true. I have to be brave enough to speak up and give you my message. So that's what I mean by being brave. Number 6 is to be adventurous. So I recently started horse riding. I fell off the horse. I hurt my bum. Yeah, we all have a bum. I could say bottom or my backside, but I prefer bum. So I hurt my bum. It really hurts. And, maybe I'll get up and do it again. But I'm trying to do things that are adventurous. I'm trying to do things out of the box. I want to start painting. I met somebody who's a really good artist, so I want to start painting. I want to start drawing. So be adventurous. I want to discover small little places which are just in my own state of Karnataka. I don't need a lot of money to travel. I don't need a lot of time to travel in my own state. So this year I'm trying to be more adventurous. I'm trying to be adventurous as a person. I'm trying to be adventurous in my experiences. I'm trying to be adventurous with my students, with my coaches, with my clients. I'm trying to be adventurous and think big, think different, think unique. So that's also what I'm trying to do. Number 7 is I want to be outside the box. I've hated being in the box. In fact, my English album when I was in music was called Non-Conformity. I've never been a conformist. I don't like to be told what to do because I have my own mind and I can think for myself. Thank you very much. I use my wisdom to think. So I think stupidity needs to be kept in mind. When you're thinking outside the box, when you have your own mind, then use wisdom, use caution, use patience, use intelligence, and stay outside the box. You can make your own box. You can make a rectangle, you can make a hexagon, you can make a pyramid, you can make whatever you want to make. But I don't want to be in a box where I'm being told what to do by society, by some guy or some gal who said, oh, this is the right thing to do and this is the wrong thing to do. Hell no. I'll make up my own mind because I've been blessed with divine intelligence and I can think for myself. And even in my own practice, with my coaches, with my clients, with my students, I never force my views, my opinions, my anything on other people. I can give you the information, I can provide you with guidance, but what you do with that is then your business. So that's what I believe in, okay? And the last one is to follow the guidance of my inner guru. Now, I keep saying this all the time. The inner guru is your own guidance. The inner guru is your own moral compass. The inner guru is your intuition. It's your divine intelligence. You don't need to listen to people on the outside and take advice from them only because they know better, because they are experienced, because they're teachers, trainers, coaches, therapists, whatever, including me, because I'm almost all of those, right? So you don't need to do any of that if it doesn't resonate with who you are, if it doesn't resonate with your inner truth, because we all have our own inner guru that guides us constantly. But you know what? Are you stopping to listen? Because you can only listen to that inner guidance, your intuition, your inner voice, your higher self, when you're silent. Drop down into your heart, get out of your head, open your heart and listen to what your heart is telling you. Because you know something? Your heart will never ever guide you wrong. It will always guide you on the right path. But meditation is one way that you can start to drop in. And I'm teaching all of this in my Conscious Creation course, which is coming up in the next month or so. So I'm so happy that you're a subscriber here because you get a 50% discount straight off the bat on my level 1 course called Align, Attract, Achieve. Now, that's my 8 priorities for 2023. They could change, I could add more, I could focus on some and not on the others more, like giving more focus on some, giving less focus on, I don't know, because I'm constantly evolving. I'm here today, I'm doing this video, tomorrow I may be doing something else, so I don't know. But all I know is that these 8 things are something that I want to move forward with in 2023. What's your list? What would you like to do? Please drop a kind comment if you like this video. Please share it with somebody if you like this video. Don't forget that I drop a new video every Monday, 12 a.m. Indian Standard Time. I'm Avril Q, your sister in alignment and healing. And like I always say, stay true to being you because you matter. My first kiss to you in 2023. Not the last, many more to come, and sending you huge hugs and lots of metta. Metta is simple, unconditional love, unconditional regard for each and every one of you because you're all so special. Take care. Bye.